Valorant's Episode 7 Act 2 patch notes have been revealed, and there are a lot of agent changes coming to this patch. First off, it seems that Riot wants to focus on the frequency of large area of effect ultimates, reducing the amount of time utility is active in the world, reducing the HP of shootable utility, and upping high impact ultimate cost. Let's take a look at our first agent, Breach. Breach Aftershock is getting a shift. The amount of times it ticks for damage has been reduced from 3 to 2, but the damage has been increased from 60 to 80. So it is a net nerf in the damage going from 180 to 160, but since everybody has 150 health, it will still kill in those 2 ticks. This honestly seems like a buff. And his ultimate, Rolling Thunder, ultimate points is now increased from 8 to 9. Brimstone's ult Orbital Strike, his ultimate points has been increased from 7 to 8. Fade. Time to re-equip gun after using her Prowler takes slightly longer now. Gekko's Mosh Pit. The impacted area does 10 damage per second before exploding. Before, all it did was just slow. Wingman has his HP reduced from 100 to 80, so easier to put down the little bro. And Thrash's Explosion has had a little makeover to make it easier for players to see and understand the area that's been affected. Killjoy's ultimate Lockdown. Ultimate points increased from 8 to 9. Omen's Paranoia now has no movement velocity imparted when casting. Up next is Skye, who has been a hot topic in recent VCT matches and has definitely been the keystone of the current meta. She is receiving nerfs to multiple parts of her kit. Her Guiding Light, her Flash, the max duration when cast has been reduced from 2.5 seconds to 2. Trailblazer's HP has been reduced from 100 to 80, and Seeker's ultimate points has been increased from 7 to 8, and the Seeker health has been decreased from 150 to 120. Up next is Sova. Sova's Recon Bolt now only scans twice instead of 3 times. Viper's ultimate, Viper's Pit, ultimate points increased from 8 to 9. Astra is also receiving some shifts to her kit as she's been prevalent in some recent VCT matches, mainly based on her utility, not because of her smokes. Up first is a Gravity Well shift. The startup time has been increased from 0.6 seconds to 1.25 seconds, and the Gravity Time duration has been decreased from 2.75 seconds to 2 seconds. So it takes the Gravity Well longer to start sucking, and it sucks for less. Nova Pulse has gained a buff. The startup time is being decreased from 1.25 to 1 second, so you're able to cast your days even faster. And Cosmic Divide, her ultimate, audio is now completely blocked by the wall rather than muffled. This can help immensely with audio cues and not knowing what side of the wall the enemy is on. This is definitely a big buff. And the last agent receiving some changes and a lot of changes is Jett. Jett has been prevalent since her release, and she is finally receiving some nerfs that could place her down with the rest of the duelists. First up is Tailwind, her E. The dash window has now been decreased from 12 seconds to 7.5 seconds, so less time to actually confirm your dash, and the activation windup has been increased from 0.75 to 1 second, so you have to stay in your dash animation a little bit longer before pulling out your gun again. Cloudburst or Smokes, the duration has been decreased from 4.5 seconds to 2.5 seconds, meaning that Jetts have to play much safer instead of dashing in, smoking, and smoking again to ensure that they have 9 seconds of cover. Her updraft, which is definitely the biggest change, she only has 1 charge of updraft now. No more double jumps, only 1 single jump. And her ultimate, Bladestorm, her ultimate points has been increased from 7 to 8. Well, those are all the changes heading to Valorant Episode 7 Act 2. What are your thoughts on these patch notes, and which agents do you think will become top meta picks? Let us know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.